All right, hi guys.
Hello.
Hi, Jerry.
It's Jim Winter and Lisa Erbes.
Yep.
How you guys doing?
Great.
Well, you guys are kind of a special couple here, even though you're rookies. Well, you're a rookie in
I'm
the
a rookie.
IBR.
He is not a rookie.
Yeah, so why don't you guys share us a little bit of your background in this rally world?
You go first. Yours is longer than mine.
So I live in two worlds, the observed trials world, and I've been doing that for a long time. But since the 90s, I've been doing LD riding. This will be my sixth Iron Butt Rally, and I've done 6 of the Butt Lights. So
Wow.
kind of keep showing up, and
If I got the math right, that's 12 years.
right. It's still some years I took a year off, but and I didn't finish all of them. So I have a deep appreciation for when you say things could go wrong. So I come to it with a lot of experience, I think. And some of it was hard won.
That's good. How about you, Lisa?
Well, so my whole introduction into the LD world was being engaged to Eddie James. And so with Eddie being a rally master and a rider, a pretty well-known one, I got kind of indoctrinated into it very quickly and figured out pretty quickly that it's something I really liked to be involved in. But so we rode a few rallies together before he passed away, and then after that I took over running Team Strange and putting on rallies. So I've been involved in organizing 3 butt lights so far, and countless other things between Team Lyle, Minnesota 1000, Grand Tours, you name it.
Right.
Because we do a little of all of those things.
Sure.
And then Jim and I started dating about 3.5 years ago, something like that, and started riding 2 up together. And my big giant goal was I always wanted to ride an Iron Butt Rally, and so he's graciously agreed to join me in this adventure. So here
That
we are.
is
We could do that.
totally cool. Now, so you are an official Team Strange rally master.
Yes.
Jim, are you any involved with Team Strange except for running the butt light?
Yes.
Oh, well,
I cycle.
I organized it's an ice cycle derby on January 1st. It's 68 years?
69.
69 years in the Twin Cities, and it was right on the edge of falling apart and not continuing, and Team Strange came to the rescue, and a lot of strangers have done very well in the ice cycle derby, and it's like run like an enduro. You get a set course and you have to do the average speed. So some years it's very snow and ice and you name it, and so we come up with the route and organize it. It's a lot of fun.
That's great.
It's never ever been canceled in 69 years on January 1st in Minneapolis, Minnesota.
And there's always people hardy enough to go ride motorcycles.
Last year we set a record. We had 50 riders.
Wow.
It's the first time we've ever had that many riders.
And this is this street riding?
yeah.
Do streets exist in
Oh, heck
Twin
yeah.
Cities?
Yeah, they know how to
Okay.
handle that.
We just look out for the ice patches.
I don't know anything, man. I'm from California.
So, but I have ridden in rallies where Lisa was the trials master and I was just the rider, and there's a lot of secrets kept at our house, and I'm real careful not to try to listen, or I don't want to know.
Yeah.
So we've been really, really careful, to be honest, and I think nobody thinks that she's whispering anything in my ear.
Well, you're good, honest Midwesterners. Well,
Sort of.
sort of. Okay, so about the IBR, what is with your obsession? The IBR and the butt light. Why do you keep doing these crazy rallies?
Well, there's nothing else in the whole world like it. I just heard somebody on the radio, a psychologist, say the secret to staying young is get out of your comfort zone. Really get out of your comfort zone. And there's nothing like the Iron Butt Rally. You know you're going to be out of your comfort zone. It's just like, There's this other saying, and it's the most fun you have in life is not necessarily fun while you're having it. It can be just miserable. You go, why did I do this? I should have kept my promise never to do this again. But then after it's all over, you look back and you go, that was one of the most amazing experiences of my life, and so it keeps drawing me back. And the people are just wonderful. And it's Lisa said when she first got acquainted with the LD crowd, she said, "These are my people," and I felt that way for forever.
Yeah, I completely understand that. So what about you? You've got a different,
Yeah, I think mine might be it's sort of the same. But,
sort of the same.
Probably not as existential as that. But with me, my whole life I've been somebody who I'm always going down a different road. And I mean physically. It's like if I see a road and I don't know what's there, I turn my car and I go down there. And I spent a lot of years backpacking, and it was the same kind of thing. You know, I'd see a trail and I'm like, well, I'm going to go down that trail because I want to see what's around that corner. And to me, this is sort of the ultimate experience of that, just because we don't know where we're going.
Right.
I love the idea that right now I have no idea where I'm going to be tomorrow. I just think that's the coolest thing ever. And so to me, I think it's just sort of that sense of adventure that you don't know what's coming, but whatever it is, it's probably going to be really cool.
Definitely. You're kind of taking a leap of faith that you're going to take that turn and go to that bonus, and whatever it is going to be memorable. I don't know, good or bad, hopefully good.
Yeah, and you see things that the majority of people never get to see because we're not stuck on an interstate the whole time, and you get to go to these interesting sites on the side of the road that you can talk about for years and years later, and you can talk about a bonus you went to with your friends, and everybody's like, oh, I know, wasn't that just the coolest thing you've ever seen? And then other people in the rest of your life have no idea what you're talking about.
Right. There's something about, it's almost like being in war, you know, your band of brothers that only you people experience that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a very strong bond.
Yeah. Yeah. What's your?
You have to earn it. You know, you have to go do it. It's just not handed to you, and maybe that's everybody recognizes that.
Yeah.
When you say you've completed an Iron Butt rally, you know something about that person.
That's true. Okay, what was your favorite bonus or rally high in all your rallies that you've done? Maybe not your favorite, but just the one that comes to mind.
I can't even come up with one. I mean, there just is. I could lay down and just like the last couple of days where we have downtime. I just have these memories just keep coming back and coming back. You know, I can't think of this one.
That's okay. How about you, Lisa?
Well,
In a minute,
I can think of one because it's recent. You know, again, I'm getting older, so things don't come to my mind as quickly. But we rode in the Minnesota 1000 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And one of the basically the main bonus of the rally that I think pretty much everybody went to was the memorial bench for Peter Bean, and it was just amazing. It's in a beautiful, beautiful place way up in the north woods of Minnesota. It's a gorgeous bench, very, very kind of artistic and natural the way that Pete and Paula put it together. And in this lovely little cemetery on the edge of a lake, and it's just perfect. It's just absolutely perfect. It's gravel roads to get there, so you have to work a little bit, and that one will stay with us for a while, I think.
I'd love to go there. How do we find out where it is?
Oh, well, I can probably find you the coordinates.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, I just want to know one more thing. What's your goal in this rally?
To finish and do well.
To do as well as we can. Always, not just go see the sights. We'll be working at it. We've done it. We have enough experience. We know what a real legitimate effort, what kind of average speeds we'll need to do. So we'll plan that, and it won't be easy. And so you're working all the time to stay on that. But we're going to try to do as well as we can. And I think we'll see how things are going the first leg and the second, and then who knows what's going to happen in the last one. But I think it's just going to go fly.
Oh yeah, that'll be great. Well, maybe you guys can, break the 2-up barrier of just get, be the highest placing 2-ups ever or something like that.
Don't put any pressure on us.
Because you both have a lot of experience at this thing, so you know what to do.
We do work, and we do work well together. So we'll see how it is after 11 days.
One really cool thing, one of a really fun ride for me was in the 01 Iron Dog Rally, 15 years ago, 16 years, and I went up to Radisson, and you have to go up through Quebec and along up to Hudson's Bay, and the McDaniels, they were a couple, and they had, in '99 they had a sign on the back of their motorcycle, just married, and then in 2001 when I got to ride with them it said, still just married, and they were on a Ducati ST4 anyway, a touring sport bike. And we both were going up to Radisson. I mean, there was nobody up there. And it's like a 300-mile asphalt just through total wilderness and one gas stop. And they said, you might make it, you might not, and with the gas. And it's a company gas pump thing. And
It might not be open or something.
And it was raining, and I had a headwind, it was cold, and I did a full tuck just so I could, and I was on my SR 500 single. So I just was like this, and then crunched down like that, and I couldn't go too fast or I'd use too much gas. And when I pulled into the gas stop, the only gas I had left was what was in the float bowl. And then the next leg to the Radisson to this gas station there to get a receipt. And I got there, and the McDaniels were, she was in there, Mrs. was, but she didn't say anything to me. But her husband was, he was we changed things. Later, she apologized. I'm sorry I didn't say anything to you. I couldn't talk. She said, my electrics broke. And I was like just frozen. And we didn't stop to fix them because we had to get back to the next checkpoint in Maine. But why I bring this up was he wore a backpack thing with a map case. And then so the map was backed up.
Yeah.
And she could kind of do some planning and things. It was that idea. We stole it from them. And we worked this out. It works really well. We have a waterproof case velcroed onto my back, and a Nuvi GPS that's in there. So that's Lisa's office, and she gets to be back there, and that is such a help for the pilot. I don't have to like where's the next turn, how much gas, where are we going to get a motel, all that stuff. She's back there doing stuff, and it's we're really making advantage of the team. Team part.
Exactly. It's an advantage.
It's like you got a really smart person back there who knows what's going on. Use her.
Great.
Yep.
I think you guys are both pretty smart. I know you're going to do well.
We'll try.
Yeah. Have a great time.
We're really realistic, though. I mean, and I haven't finished all of them, and sometimes mechanical, and sometimes they crash. So I'm really careful, realistic, and you have to do that. So
yeah.
That's some of the lessons you learn. It's worth it. There's some risk, but if it wasn't worth it, we wouldn't take it.
Worth the pain.
It is.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, guys.
Thanks.
Bet.
See you later.